Andrew, it's really nice of you to come and talk to us, but at the same time, may I ask you if you can say to us, what have you actually achieved in terms of getting anything or putting any pressure or doing something for the Tamil cause? What have you really... I know you have participated, you have actually asked the speaker for the debates on Sri Lanka, but have you actually achieved anything on that? If you can say.
I think over the 5 years there has been a real change in the government's position. Whenever we went to debate with the foreign minister at the beginning of this parliament, they were very cautious. Their line was that they saw arguments on both sides. And by the end of the 5 years, there's a real change in position. The government is determined to pursue the Sri Lankan government, to deal with the human rights abuses, to speak up in the United Nations. It is frustrating that in the United Nations that certain unaligned countries have found themselves back in Sri Lanka. But I'm sure that we now have, at least currently in terms of the Labour and Liberal parties which are vitally concerned to pursue that issue. And I think it's by us consistently raising that issue in Parliament that there has been that change of view. You think back, we could be still in a situation where the British government was standing back, allowing the Sri Lankan government to pursue that approach of the abuse of human rights without any comment at all, because the British government was in a neutral position. And it is now firmly behind the Tamil cause, I believe. And that inevitably also means that the Conservatives have had to follow that line as well. So I think it has been worthwhile raising these issues in Parliament. To begin with, there were very few of us. I remember the first all-party meeting that we had, and there were 3 of us there. But now it's a much stronger cause in terms of its representation in Parliament.
Andrew, again, I should be very thankful to you for helping the Tamils, taking the Tamil cause to the Parliament and speaking on their behalf. The Tamil people do respect you for that. And again, I'm coming back to what can be done now, what sort of a solution, or in your words, what is the way forward, and what can be done for the Tamil people? What can you do? I mean, it has to be from you, and you personally can do something, because I know you don't have many Tamil voters. You have about 600 Tamil voters. 600 counts a lot when it comes to a very close election, like last time you won by 75 votes, so 600 is a lot of votes when you count that. But personally, what can you do for the Tamil people to achieve their goals? I know you have been very helpful, but in the future, you especially mentioned the all-party Tamil political group as well, the parliamentary group rather. Please can you tell us, what can you do for your message to the Tamil people?
Yes, well, I think those 600 votes are absolutely vital. That's the first thing I would say to the cause, and I do very much hope that the Tamil communities across the UK will vote for those MPs who've shown the interest. It would be a very great shame if MPs who have supported the Tamil cause are no longer there to speak out for the British Tamil community. And in terms of the way forward, is that there is a fundamental role for the British Tamil community, and indeed the Tamil diaspora as a whole, to have a significant role to play in bringing the Sri Lankan government to account for what it has done in the past, to have a proper investigation into the abuses that took place under the aegis of the UN, but most importantly of all, to secure peace in Sri Lanka by using the Tamil community abroad as the key conduit for coming to a peaceful solution in Sri Lanka, so that Sri Lanka itself can enjoy the type of prosperity and economic growth that it's long deserved, but which unfortunately its government, through the persecution of war, has not been able to provide for the Sri Lankan people.
Andrew, thank you very much for joining us. It is so nice of you on a Sunday afternoon to come and join us on this program. Thank you for all what you've done for the Tamil community. I hope you will continue to support the Tamil community in the future, and wish you all the best